Yeah, Uni-G.
Uni-G.
That's my guy. I'm riding his coattails all the way to the top. If you look at some of his photos, you see me in the background. You know,
That's me.
I follow him around on tour even when he doesn't invite me.
Just pull up.
You know,
Nice.
yeah. I think he likes it. He likes it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
We'll ask him if he drops through a little later.
Yeah. No,
Fingers crossed, right?
Yeah.
Getting back to doing shows and things like that,
Yeah.
like I know that you were a part of the major stage show that Uni had back in, what was it, like February?
February, yeah.
Okay. So how is that different from the shows that he was doing for this tour?
I mean, he's very consistent, you know? Like, I'd say the only thing that might be a little bit different is that he, on the tour, seems to really be kind of opening up his catalog in terms of, like, what he's performing.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, he's smart in that he has the same type of, like, rollout every time at a show. You know, he comes out with, like, the sparklers and the boxing gloves. And, you know, people, obviously, if you do a show and people fuck with it like they usually do with his sets, it's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it,
right.
you know? Like, people go, you know, continue to come out because, you know, he has that format, you know? So he usually has a few acts that are really, really dope. He mixes up, like, different genres and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, no more than, like, maybe 5 usually, right? Like five or 6, something like that.
Yeah.
And then you know, he closes it out. I've seen him early on where, like, it was just, there was none of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think each show gets a little bit better because he's sprinkling in these other, like, creative pieces, like the beach balls, obviously, like, there's always new songs coming out and stuff like that, but, like, those, like, very interactive type things, funny things that he does, like, he's kind of grown that out. So it's really like a show now and not just a dude on stage rapping. Uni's got a very good energy about him, and he's very good about, like, following up with people and, like, hitting them up and being like, if he really fucks with you, like, he's gonna follow up with you. He's not just gonna say it.
Yeah.
You know, like, he'll try to find a way to swerve you if he doesn't like you.
you know, I can attest to
So
what you were
him
saying
like,
for
you
the
know,
positive.
Yeah. Anytime I see Uni, like, doing something big or taking another step in his career, it, like, fills me with joy, you know, because similar to Arthur's story, you know, like, he's just a good fucking dude, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's given me so many opportunities, but he always showed love, you know. The band split. I was doing my own thing, and he had when I told him I was doing my own thing, he had sent me, like, 5 instrumentals that he thinks I would sound good on.
Nice.
My first, after the band split, I was out for a year. Like, I wasn't doing anything. I was writing and, like, working on my craft as a solo artist. And my first single was that song Stranger Things. And the director for the Stranger Things video was given to me by Uni-G as well. So, yeah, man, like, we were talking about it when we were in LA. And I don't think he knows how much he's done for people. You know, like, he's not aware of it. He's
a very humble individual.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
naturally
yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like, he
Don't
takes
tell
all
him.
of his
Don't
opportunities.
tell him.
Don't tell him it might go to his head. I mean, he
maybe.
does walk around with, like, a life size.
Fucking cut. Somebody
right?
mentioned that.
Yeah.
And
I really like
the
that.
Fiasco show.
It's so funny.
I really like that.
They posted
So
it on
funny.
IG, like, yo, this dude brought out a fucking life-size cutout of himself.
Yeah, and someone else was like, love yourself the way that Uni-G loves himself.
That's funny.
I love it, though. I love it. I mean, if you're not your biggest fan,
Yeah.
then...
I respect that. I think that's 100% true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So let's get into speaking about how it was to be on the Welcome to My Universe tour. These are all new people who don't know your music, and this is the first time that they're hearing you. So how do you tackle that? How do you take that on?
Give you a quick, I guess, behind the scenes, like behind the curtain. I picked up a lot of shit watching Uni perform at the Lupe Fiasco show because, I mean, I'm sure some people there knew who he was. A decent amount of people knew who he was.
Mm-hmm.
But the venue was fucking huge and it was really packed. You know, like, I'm sure that there were a lot of people there who didn't know who he was as well. And that place, no offense to any artist who performed before Uni, was dead until he got on.
He definitely brings a lot of energy.
Until that man came on the stage, man. everybody in that place was fucking bumping. There was people on stage, people who have never heard of him ever, you know. And I go to notes, like I was just watching Bad Bunny last night live also. And I go to shows like also because I'm a fan, but to like take notes, you know, like what the fuck are you doing that I'm not doing, and on what level that you get people engaged like this, you know. And the way that Uni really just like brought people in changed my next show. I looked at it and I was like, oh shit, that makes so much sense. When you reach those levels of like connecting with people, I guess through the music or through your stage presence, it does, like, not to come off as a dick, but I don't really pay attention to the people that I know are there to see me. You know, I don't ignore them. Yeah. I don't like while I'm performing, I should say, I don't ignore you. I just treat you the same as I would anybody else here, because I want you all to sing along. Yeah. I want you all to be in the music.
Any last words for our audience?
Thank you so much.
Keep an eye out for some new shit.
Yes.
That's it.
Watch this video.
And watch
bump
this video.
My
and listen
music.
And bump my music.
Bump my music.
.com.
Bump my music, bump Frandie's music, and then read Bump My Music.
There you go.
And watch Bump My Music.
Yeah, there's a lot.
.com.
Levels.